take a look at this script. Kind of looks weird, right? Yeah, you've probably never seen it before, and I hope you've never had to write it before, because it is one of the hardest languages to write, at least in this form, in the entire world. It's kind of on par with ancient Tibetan. If you've ever had to write ancient Tibetan, you would know that that kind of sucks too. I don't think any of you have had to write ancient Tibetan, but the script that I'm talking about here is the Mongolian script. Now, not the modern Mongolian script. The modern Mongols of Mongolia proper use the Russian Cyrillic script. Now, the Russian Cyrillic script has been around in Mongolia since the Stalinification of it, basically, in the 1920s and 1930s. Now, the difference comes in that the peoples of Inner Mongolia, so Inner Mongolia in China, speak this language. Obviously, it's kind of a different dialect of Mongolian, but the interesting part about it is that they still write this way. And, of course, they write in Chinese because they've been Sinified, but they still do use this script. Now, the cool thing about the script is also where it comes from. Now, during the time of Genghis Khan, so the 13th century, 1200s, at least in this case, the early 1200s, Genghis Khan needed a script. Now, scripts are necessary if you're going to be a large, almost multi-continent empire that stretches from Europe down into the depths of Inner Asia. You're going to need to be able to communicate in letters and through the written word. And Genghis Khan knew this. Though he was illiterate for his entire life, he did understand the importance for a written script. And so he went to the Uyghurs, who were south of him, and he basically adapted their scripts. Now, the Uyghurs are a very, or at least a closer language to Mongolian than to any others, so he was like, all right, they have a closer language to us, and they're also geographically close to us, so we may as well just adapt their script. So he did, and he had scholars adapt it to Mongolian. And from then until now, it has been a script, and it's kind of not changed too much. I mean, it's changed a little bit, but it hasn't changed all that much. Of course, Mongolian, as it is spoken, has changed. For instance, during the time of Genghis Khan, like Kahan, so it became Khan. So they dropped their middle zhuz between long vowels, so you got these like super long vowels, like Ulan Batar, or like Batar, which means the valiant, like, or Subotai Bator, which means Subotai, the valiant. Anyways, what I'm getting at is that this language is very old, and it's still used in Inner Mongolia, and the Mongolian government's actually trying to bring it back, which I actually find really cool. Now, if you like these types of longer, more podcasty talking videos, then thank you, because they're also kind of easy to make, and I genuinely enjoy making them. And if you don't, well, I don't know, you're probably going to see a couple more of these, so do with that what you will. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in a couple of days.